Hello and welcome to the channel. There were some minor issues with the last video. I wish that I could have shared that video with you. It was such beautiful energy and I was waiting to post all day. I just wanted to configure my thoughts and make sure that I had everything in order for you guys, and it just seemed like time was not on my side as far as getting that video out to the channel. There's some cards flipping over. Overall energy here is reconciliation. That's too many cards. I'm not gonna read all those cards. I do like my flippers. But these are the romance angels, and I'm just loving the background on these cards. They have a sweet looking couple just kissing, and they're stars, and I'm just loving the stars too. I've been a nighttime person. My family has worked any shift, you know, it doesn't matter what shift it is, but we've worked a lot of our nighttime shifts, and whoa boy, I guess it was feeling that work. But yeah, overall energy, stay optimistic about your love life. We have the release your ex. A few cards fell on the ground, but it's saying free yourself very soon. If I would have caught those, that would have pretty much been the message to go along with release your ex. But yeah, the time has come to clear your energy, and there are different types of ways of clearing your energy. You can clear your energy by when the seasons start. Just go ahead and do a spiritual cleansing. We did a prayer in the last video, but this is a way to take spiritual baths of magical herbs using sage, cedar leaf, sweetgrass, pine needles, rosemary, just pretty much whatever you have in your cabinet. Witches a lot of times keep cabinets because they want to just kind of keep their herbs blessed and put away for in those times of seasons when it's a good idea to just have rose petals. But yeah, it's here was release your ex and wedding. I'm picking up two different kind of vibes here. I see that you're always looking forward to that reunion, that you want to keep this relationship alive, but at the same time you're not going to ignore the signs that's coming with on the wings of angels, and your angel is constantly throwing you spirit signs out there. And it might be okay just to take a time out right now, just sit back and observe the one that's close to you that might just seem to be kind of draining your energy, your emotions. They're making everything about them, and a lot of times with marriage too, it's not about you anymore. It's about the other person, and it takes the right motivation, the proper motivation. You got things that are going on behind closed doors, and you got people that's inquiring about your marriage. What's going on? They start seeing things. The children start telling things. It says love yourself first. Don't be occupied with the things that people are saying, and it's having overall energy as forgiving and learning, and just learning from some of those conscious calls that you've made in the past, and you've seen it where it's gotten you. And a lot of times we do trust our instinct, and our instinct is just to keep putting up with the same bull crap over and over again because it's comfortable that way. Of course spirit wants you to be comfortable, spirit wants you, but it sometimes give you those growlings and give you those convictions, saying, hey, here's, pay attention, don't ignore the signs that it's giving you. But yeah, this release could happen very soon, possibly. It says clearly decide what you want to say so that it comes to you now. So in all things manifesting. And I also think it's also important to purge. Purging like anything that means you harm. You know, if it's not bringing truth to your light, you know, you just want to get rid of anything that brings someone satisfaction, that on your pain or the things that you're going through. Like, you know, it's just like, and here we have the King of Diamonds. So when you see King, you think great, you know, like, okay, somebody, you know, that has rule over your heart. You know, they've taken up a lot of space in your heart, and you know, and maybe some of their spaces is just becoming overcrowded at this time. And I mean, you want to share these feelings with this person, and maybe you're just looking for the right opportunity. You could be dealing with the Cancer here. Yeah, you broke down, you cried, you told this person already how you felt. You know, opposites attract, but a lot of times they attack too. So those opposites, sometimes they think because they feel a certain type of way, you probably feel entirely, totally different. And if you guys hear any sound on the spirit speaker, just know that it is, I'm so sorry, I think that we have lost track of the video. Like, I don't know, like, spirit speaker came up, and I don't want to have any more technical difficulties. It's like, you know, that's kind of too, like, how you know when you're on the right path, because like it seems like everything's against you all the time. And we're still recording on the phone. It seems obviously we knew that we needed backup, okay? And it's okay for you to have backup. You know, maybe this person's always got someone backing them up. Maybe that, you know, like they're using that, you know, like maybe they're older than you. Maybe they been through more things to you. Not in the sense that, you know, they have more hurt than you, you know, because like really it's just like, but they have a hard time expressing their grief with you, their joys, and there would be nothing more than anything that you would love for them to share those, you know, all those different temperaments and feelings, and you know, that opening up the way to trusting each other. But yeah, there goes that forgiving. I guess this has caused some resentment in the past. This caused some hurt in the past. And I'm just like, this recording issue, I just cannot believe that if my video camera cut off, I'm just gonna be in shock. So you see me, I'm just like, okay, bump their energy. You know, what about your energy? You know, it just started recording, like it's not even recording no more. So maybe I ran out of space on the computer now too. So yeah, jumping back into the cards. We have a lot of things going on with as far as releasing your eggs. This could possibly happen very soon. This could even mean divorce. You know, nobody likes to say the D word, but it's telling you to love yourself first so that these angels can help you. They are there for you. They have your heart at best interest. 7, again, if you've been following the other videos, you'll notice that the 7 of Clubs for me is like my favorite card. There's a lot of 7s with spiritual meanings in my family and my spiritual tribe, and that when you see that 7 of Clubs, just know that in all these future opportunities that you have glaring, staring at you right in front of your face, you know, they are going to bring spiritual blessings with those things. The universe is getting ready to just like cradle you, just caress you, hold you, and showing you that you don't have to have doubt. They've seen your depression. You've been waiting for so long for, good times to happen, to truly fall in love with that one, and, being able to feel safe and protected, but the angels are there letting you know that they are there, that you do have someone to turn to. And these messages here are to help provide, it's a hunter's world out there. It's always a hunt. There's a hunt going on. People are always looking off energy to feed off. They're always asking for the time, or I should say wasting your time, like get a watch, and just be careful who you smile at, because some people will take advantage of that happiness. They see you happy and it just drives them crazy, because that smile just drives them crazy. They're just like, okay, so this card was destined to come out. It's the 3 Fates. It says, what comes around? So look, that's what it's saying. Open your eyes and see your spiritual blessings. Not only have you been going through this time of mental breakdown and just feeling like secluded in your feelings, there is resolution on the way. But now it just might be important to start setting those boundaries, tidying things up, getting things together, all things abounding, angels and blessings as well too. And this is card 26, and when you add 26, you're on the 8. You're on 8. And figure 8s, when you think about that, you think about that ice skater going out there doing the figure 8s, and it looks so delicate, and but like one cut, one bruise, and you're down. You're ready to give up. Because you've had all these things happening to you. And the 3 Fates, and you think about that strand, that cord being cut. It's like you ran it out as long as you can. You give an inch and they take a mile. With the 8, it's continuous. It's going. It's like, okay, they're reflecting off of you. And in the last video, we were talking about narcissism and how they're attracted to empaths, and like they feed off of that. And it's like, what type of energy are you putting out there? Is it hot? Is it dry? Is it like, stay away, or are you inviting these type of things into your life, by holding on to this person who is just what is a nice way to say it? Like, hey, thank you, Marie Masquerade, for keeping a lookout. Like they're taking the mask off. They're showing you this is destined. These things are gonna happen. And if something happened to you and you didn't know about it, and this person really hurt you, kind of forgive yourself. You didn't know. So that's one way of forgiving yourself, is knowing that you didn't know that this person would do this to you. And the 3 Fates are saying, yep, it's happening again. Those negative experiences. Divination message: you may have been enjoying your own life's reruns lately, wallowing through the memories and feeling sad, bittersweet, and nostalgic about the good old days, whenever they were. Exactly right. You know what? It's fine to muse on the past. Your memories are precious and do need to be tended. But it's another thing altogether to be filled with regret, wishing you'd done things differently. Life is a constant do-over. You get a fresh chance every second you are alive. So stop beating yourself up. You have an opportunity to heal, to clear, to no longer feel sad about the same thing anymore. You can do things differently. You are not a prisoner of how they have always been done. What you have done, even if you judge it to be a mistake, can be reworked and learned from. That is in its wisdom. You are not so alone. We all have karmic lessons, themes, stories that seem to repeat. Learn from this. Be aware of what is taking place as a faithful encounter to master life. If you take this approach, you'll be all the richer for learning, wise, free, and able to help others too. So yes, thank you, oracles. Thank you for this message. And you have been so good to us, angels. And we just want to open our heart chakras and just reflect the nature of that love and let it shine down on us from heaven. We know that there's a lot of battles going on between couples, and sometimes it's hard to call it quits. Whatever the situation might be, yeah, but it's like definitely like there are things with you and just the clubs. And when you see the clubs, you know, again, in all things spiritual, and that there's satisfaction, there's a starting point, you know, at least there's a starting point. And it's okay, so this person that you're involved with, they haven't been totally honest with you. And there could possibly be some type of secret seduction going on. It's not really difficult to feel the feelings, but they're most definitely hiding something from you. And this is not the way that you're used to handling things. You know, the people that you were raised by, you know, this is not the way you raised, but also at the same time, they have a parental figure that they're not trying to disappoint, so they know where they've made their mistake, and they don't want to lose you. But it seems like this is a repeating game for you, and everybody knows the definition of insanity by now. And I'll never forget the day that I heard the definition for insanity. But yeah, you're just like, you know what? That's you. You're disappointing your parent. I'm worried about disappointing others, like as speaking as like the collective. And you're not worried about anything. You're worried about yourself. You know, things will unfold. You'll finally get the truth that you've been seeking for. You've been asking for the truth, and you never thought that it would come this way. But then again, you know, you've been harboring some feelings towards this person for quite some time now. There seems to be a lot of destruction in the way. You've even tried to recreate romance in the bedroom, and you know, like highlight romantic areas of your life with this person. You two have been through so much, and you've overcome so much. And it's like when this person was one step forward, that other person would have their back and, you know, be holding them back. And then the other person, when they would fall down, this person be right there to help that person, you know, pick up where they left off. And this made them quite a pair. You know, this made you quite a pair. But, you know, the truth be told, you know, choices were made, and even if that choice was to not do anything, and then we wouldn't even be in this situation right now. So it looks like it's about time to, call it quits on giving all your soul energy and, the things that make you you and unique, and you gotta have some of that left so that you can continue to shine, and not just for the same person, like over and over and over again. Like, what's that scripture? What's this thing? It's like you bail a person out one time and then you'll find yourself just constantly bailing them out over and over and over again. And this is what this person thrives on. Let's see what we have. So separation, it's just time to call it time out, time to call it quits. Just call it a time, that's what I'm definitely feeling from the energy. I wish the other video would not have had the technical issues that I had before, because that reading, it was a little bit different than this one, and but I don't want to leave you guys feeling like there's no hope, because in this time of learning, in this time of letting go, you'll be discovering things about yourself that you never knew before. And we're always growing. So just be thankful that you have this opportunity to be able to grow, even in the brutal truth of things. You're always loved by your angels. They want to reach out to you, and they want you to know that you are loved, and they see the path that you're on, and just remember who you're walking with. Remember who's looking for you on your path, to make sure that you are on your path, because you'll never know who we meet on our paths. Whether that be angels or just a mystery person, a mysterious person that you've never met before for the first time in your life. And I'm going to just leave it there. And I just want to thank you so much for your time. I hope the music wasn't too loud. But just remember to purge, take those spiritual baths. It's a cold moon coming up, December 12th. I see the ice kings out there. I see the ice queens out there. You'll be able to see that full moon rising around 12:12. Pay attention to those numbers. Those are angel numbers. Those frequencies. Starting off with 10, but you're moving up. You're making your way. You're going. It's 12. And it's like things are taking their step forward, trusting that you have family that love you, that you have faith, and you can have trust, and you can have gratitude, that you do have a foundation of truth and in all things spiritual. Much love and compassion to you all, to your home life, to your work life, and to your private life, your personal life, and all things and all matters of the heart. Bless up, bless up, bless up. Oh, thank you.